So it's a little stormy tonight. I'll keep that there just in case you can see the lightning strikes. But overall I didn't do anything today. I didn't feel like doing anything. I think I also had an upset stomach today. Um, so I haven't been feeling really the best all day, but I was also sad. So I might have been depressed. I feel sad that my life sucks. And I don't have any outlet, and all I can see is I'm having the same issues over and over again, and I haven't found a way to overcome them. And it doesn't help when I get lazy because I feel like I've wasted a day not doing anything, but then I also think you might have wasted a day, but you've also sort of gained reprieve from your routine for a day. But I think I am depressed because I don't feel like I have very high ambitions right now. And it's probably going to last for the whole duration of this week and next week, which, funnily enough, is how long I should be working on my assignment for studies. So, um, so I probably should fight my feelings and get some work done, even if it's like at a snail's pace, because I think that's the only way I'm gonna get any work done. Today I did start to do some work, but then we had the electricity pop on and off, because there was it was like an explosion from the sky, and this lightning strike almost came down to the ground, like it flashed horizontally, and then the lights went off, and a few minutes later they went on, but after they went off I lost my concentration, and I said I really don't feel like doing anything right now. um, but I felt a lot better after I had a cheese sandwich though, so I might have been feeling hungry after all, but I was feeling starved all day even though I had breakfast and everything, and I had like a full bottle of ginger beer, but and then I was full, but I kept on feeling hungry, and I was like, these are really mixed feelings that make me feel very uncomfortable. But then a couple of hours later, I had a grilled cheese. Just a plain cheese sandwich, and that made me feel quite a bit better. So I think I was hungry. I was just because I drank a bottle of ginger beer that I felt full. So I was still hungry while I was filled with ginger beer. So which is confusing because I felt so full, like I didn't want to eat, but then my stomach was grumbling like I was hungry. So, um, but I ended up feeling all good by this afternoon, like by 5. Oh, there, see that? That's what I'm waiting for. These lightning strikes. Because we've got some storms around. It's supposed to be raining all night, but I'm feeling kind of relaxed because it's not supposed to be super loud, and it's not supposed to be like a cyclone or anything. So um, you can hear a bit of grumbling, but this afternoon it was like there was this one clap. It was just one clap of sound, and it came down with this strike of lightning, and it was so loud. Like, you know how you want to wear earmuffs to block sound? It was so loud that it was just like it didn't just shake the house, like the ground trembled, and I just wanted to hit the ground and cover my ears. Kind of, it was just a really loud clap, and it was just the one, and I was like, well, one of my first thoughts was, heck, that was loud. And then one of my second thoughts was, someone else is going to get that storm because it's already sort of passing over. but it was the loudest clap that I've ever heard for a really long time. So somewhere else is going to get a pretty vicious storm wherever that thing's headed. I get very nervous around storm seasons because this place is like prone to tornadoes, like I've said many times, and I'm scared of tornadoes. Actually, the whole region's prone to tornadoes, but this, I feel very vulnerable in this house because there's no guards on the windows and it's made of wood. So if a cyclone or a tornado comes and it hits a house, good luck. Good luck to you is all you say. Um, that will be very disturbing. So I wish I wish I could just get a job and then move somewhere more pleasant where I don't feel like I'm in danger of being hit by a really strong tornado. But I feel a mixture of feelings. Uh, Unsafe and knowledgeable. No, knowledgeable, but that this house could meet a tornado sometime. Um, but most of the time, but it's been like almost a year now, and we haven't had any tornadoes or any real storm issues. Some of the storms, the claps from the storms are really loud, and at the near the end of last year, there was this really windy front that came before the storm eased into just calm rain. But the front of the storm was so windy that I felt like this house was gonna like blow over or something. It didn't. It didn't even lean, but it was so strong that I was scared. That's why I always have to recharge my phone because sometimes when I'm scared, I just plug in my music in my ears so that I don't have to listen to the storm. Sometimes that works to make me feel better. But this storm isn't very scary. It's just a bit of lightning and lots of rain, which is great because we were down to one rung for the major house water. So I was told today by 6 p.m. tonight it was up 2 rungs, so it was on a 3 rung. So if it rains all night tomorrow, it might even be on a 5 or 6 rung, depending on how much rain we get. So I would we're really happy that it's raining. It's just that it's only scary when you get a vicious storm, but at the moment it's not very vicious. I'm pretty sure other places in different areas in the region, I'm pretty sure they might be getting hit by a vicious storm because I read the region's weather expectation and it said strong damaging winds, hail, large hail, not just hail but large hail, and said something else. I think probably just rain or something. But anyway, and that sounded really freaky. But when I read our suburbs expected weather, it wasn't very scary. So, so that makes me believe that other parts in the region have probably gotten it worse. But I don't know. But here it's like just lightning and some thunder and just general rain. It's not very scary. So I'm gonna probably have a really good sleep tonight because that's really not very scary at all. So, and tomorrow I'm being left alone in the house, so I'll have every excuse to get some studies done, get some work done. I never know which order to do things, study first or work first and then study later. I should probably get some work done first and then work later. So work first, then study, then work. But I was so sad today because I'm sick of working commission only because I don't earn very much money. And since my bank account's running dry, it's like I'm feeling sorry for myself. So I'm probably could use looking for work too, but that's tomorrow. Tomorrow it makes me sad just thinking about all the things that I have to do. So tonight I'm just gonna relax, listen to the rain, and sleep. So, but I spent all day thinking I had a headache, and I was sort of freaking out because I do have memories of my head being hit in the past, and I was feeling like an emptiness on the inside and thinking and remembering like sad things that happened in the past, and I was like thinking I feel so nervous about myself right now. I feel like I've got a really big headache. It's like I don't know. Maybe I'm like maybe I do have a headache today. But I didn't take any Panadol. Usually when I get a headache I take Panadol, but I was sort of just too busy milling about feeling. I think I was depressed though, because I was milling around feeling sorry for myself and having memories, and I didn't have any real ambition to work because let's face it, $100 is the best I can do at the end of a week with a job like that, and that makes me sad that you have to spend hours on the phone trying to get $20 or $30 a day so that at the end of the week you might get $100. So I think I have been depressed today, but I'll see how I feel tomorrow. I think I'll just have to like put my head down and get to work and not think about my feelings. I'll probably start the day with a hot chocolate. Hot chocolate sounds good. But every time I drink water, my stomach feels like it wants to turn into jelly. Oh, I think the dog's trying to say hello. And so I'm turning off water a little bit at the moment. So because every time I drink it, it's like my stomach feels like it wants to wobble, and I'm like, I think I've drunk too much water lately. So I'm like, get me Coke. Today I was like, can I have Coke? Yesterday it was ginger beer, and today it's like Coke. Tomorrow, hot chocolate. And I don't know what else I can drink. I don't feel like drinking water.